After inception on August 7th, 2024, the first distribution paid was on September 9th, 2024, and that was 70 cents. Then increased distribution to 129, 82, 72, 44. That was the lowest, 46. And last time they just paid yesterday, that was $1.92. This ETF has been paying okay distributions, but not only that, this has done great. There's no NAV erosion. The main reason I'm bringing this to your radar is because a lot of people don't talk about this ETF. It's one of those hidden gems. So today I'm going to give you the performance of this ETF, how much to invest it to generate a lot of income on a monthly basis, or how much you should put in today and retire with $1 million portfolio within just 12 years. So those are a few things we're going to talk about on this video. If you like this type of content, please like and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss this type of updates. And also share with someone who you think this video might help. Let's start. This is one of those my hidden gem series of videos, and today we're going to talk about BABO. The price of today is 2056. Market cap is 45.7 million. 52-week range is $15.96 to 25.56. Dividend yield is 112 as of last distribution. Total return with DRIP. DRIP means dividend reinvestment plan. You would have gained 41%. Total return with no DRIP would be 35%. Share price return, if you don't include all distributions, is only 2.80%, so round up to 3%. Dividend increase is 173%. That comes from a dividend that they paid 44 cents all the way to $1.90. That's why it increased a lot to 173. This is a BABO chart return. So if you invested $10,000 in BABO ETF, your $10,000 today would have been 14,000, and that's a return of 40%. But before this market correction that happened a couple of days ago, your money would have been almost $16,000. BABO dividend payments, yield, and share price chart. This dividend chart, the red line is a trailing 12-month. The last distribution has passed the 12 months average distribution they paid because it was very big. And that came because Alibaba stock was very volatile. And if we look at the price return, it started at $20, it went to 25, and then went crashing to $16. Look at these charts. They're very educational for people who are investing in this, because this is something I hear all the time, that this ETF is down. I don't think it's going to rebound. When you look at this chart, what data I'm getting here is that these funds can go down, but it all related to underlying stock. Alibaba stock, after Jack Ma, who is the CEO of Alibaba, was kicked out from China and he went to Japan or something like that. There's a lot of drama went on there between the Alibaba and Chinese government, and the stock just crashed. It was $16 at one point and slowly to 23. And within this couple of days, the stock went down a bit. So you always have to look at these charts. You can look at the chart. There are different ways to look at the chart. You can look at the Google, or you can go to Yahoo Finance. Also, is one of the places I usually look. If you look at Yahoo Finance, you can see the same thing. If you come to all, which is performance of all the time, you can see the same thing. It will give you a 52-week range, which is 1596 to 25. So that way you can see if this ETF you're investing at one point it was way down, and if there's a possibility of going up. And what will determine the return of this ETF from lower price to higher price would all gonna boil down to the stock that this ETF is investing or writing call on, right? So for example, BABO invests a rights call on Alibaba stock. So if Alibaba goes down, this will go down. If Alibaba goes up, this ETF will go up as well. That's something you have to consider before investing. And if you watch my videos, I always go deep analysis on the underlying stock and show you what value this stock is. And that will determine if it's a good time to buy the ETF, because there is a good number from the underlying stock. So all what I'm trying to say here, I'm one of the only channels that I go on underlying stocks and go on a deeper analysis. So don't forget to subscribe and follow. Now back to YieldMax website. The ticker symbol is BABO. YieldMax BABO option income strategy distribution rate right now is 121, very high. If it keeps going that way, it would be on par with MSTY or NVIDIA ETF, NVDY. That would be amazing. Overview for people who don't know, the YieldMax BABO option income strategy ETF is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling or writing calls option on BABO. BABO is a BABO stock. This is a stock that is traded on, I think, Hong Kong exchange. It's Chinese company, but it's huge in the US. It's traded on the ticker symbol of BABO, which is ADR, American Depository Receipt. BABO pursues a strategy that aims to harvest a compelling yield while retaining capital participation in the price gains of BABO. Or investment objective, the fund primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund's secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of Alibaba Group Holdings Limited, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. Information on the fund was incepted August 7th, 2024. Trade on New York Stock Exchange. Expense ratio is only 0.99. The asset right now is 45 million. And NAV was 2054. And top 10 holdings, this does not hold Alibaba directly. This is synthetic cover call ETF. So it only holds United States treasuries, and this is for collateral. And down here, there is a call option that expires on March 21st, and there's another call option that expires on March 7th. Now let's go to our income guidance. Average since inception, the distribution that I showed you from 70 cents all the way to 192, which they just paid yesterday. Average is 91 cents, and since inception has paid $6.38 with the price of today, which is $20.56. You add all your distributions, you are getting $26.94. This is not drip. This is just if you add all the distribution they paid, this is how much you're gonna get. Of course, if you reinvest every time, then your price will be even higher, because remember, when you buy more shares, you're going to get distribution on top of the share that you had before. And that's why it compounds that way. So the amount will be more. We've got our average distribution, 91 cents. With the price of today, that's going to give you annual yield of 53. Distribution rate we're seeing here of 121. This is a distribution based off the last distribution they paid. I'm not going to use this because we don't know how much they're going to pay next time. So the best way to calculate is to use average distribution, which is 91 cents, and that's 53%. That's okay. We don't need to go fancy. Now I'm going to give you two income projection using 53%. The first income projection will be for people who are investing their money now and want to pay all their bills or whatever they want to use their money for. Invested $25,000, you are getting $13,278. $50,000 is gonna get you 2,432 shares, and that's 2,213 per month, or annual income of 26,556. 75,000 will give you 3,320 per month, or 39,000. $100,000, you're going to get 4,426. That's the income we can say is okay income. You can do something, but most people, 50,000 per year would be okay money to start with. 150, that's gonna get you 6,639. 79,000, 200,000. That's going to give you pretty much amount that you're gonna need to retire today. But of course, you're not gonna put all your 200,000 on only one ETF. But let's say you invested 200,000. Now you're gonna get 8,852, and that's 106. This is purely enough for pretty much 90% of people. This will be enough amount of money to retire as of today. 300,000 can get you 13,000, or 159 to 500. That's going to give you 22,000 per month and 265 annual income. So this is one of income projection. Now there are other people who don't have this kind of money, like 200,000 to be able to retire today. This is the second method for people who want to invest today, $25,000 and become a millionaire within 12 years. And this is how you're going to do it. First year, you're going to invest $25,000, and that will get you 13,250 in dividends. You're investing all your distribution back to the ETF. The second year, your portfolio will be 45,273. That year, you will receive 33,523 in dividends. Reinvest back all that amount. Your third year portfolio would be 74,623. It keeps compounding. You're receiving more distribution every year. Every year, you're receiving more distribution. Within just 11 years, your portfolio is at 1,048,000. Leave that money alone for a couple more years, from 11th year to 13 years. Now your portfolio is 1,700,000, and distribution at that time is going to be over 300,000. If you leave your 1.7 million for 2 more years, your portfolio is going to turn into 2.6 million. That's amazing of how compound interest works. So guys, I just want to make this video to give you awareness of BABO, which is YieldMax BABO Option Income Strategy ETF, because I don't see many people or any person talks about this ETF. It's one of the YieldMax ETFs that don't have NAV erosion. I thought it's important for you to know about this. That's all I have for today's update. If you find this video valuable, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the belly button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on next video. Bye bye.